In the ultimate episode of FAFO, Antifa gears up for one of the most massive protests we will ever see. And meanwhile, Nick Shirley goes to Portland, Oregon to document it. And one of the members literally gets a sniper laser put on him. And now Nick Shirley has been putting himself in some very dangerous situations. If you don't know who he is, I'll link him down below. He is a great YouTuber. But this clip is insane. I'm talking fuck around and find out. It's ridiculous.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I didn't do anything.
Hey, get the fuck out
you
of
get out of here. Don't try to hit me.
Get out of here.
Well, I have
Get out of here. Don't come back.
Get away from
I see
me.
you again.
By the way, he's allowed to be there. He's press. He's allowed to record. It is utterly ridiculous the way that these people think that they can just circumvent your rights. I mean, don't you just love whenever anti-fascists, literally just show how much like the fascists they actually are? Like, are you kidding me? He can't record now. He can't be there. He can't document it. It's ridiculous.
Away from me, sir.
Get the
Where are you? You're pushing me onto the road.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me move. Let me get out. If you're gonna let me get out.
Fucking walk.
Hey, sir, stop it.
Fucking walk.
Stop.
Walk, motherfucker.
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I didn't do anything.
You did.
What did I do?
Walk.
I haven't done anything.
Walk, motherfucker. Do not come back.
Watch out.
You come back, I'm gonna fucking smoke you, dude.
Dang, dude, that's a threat. He literally just threatened him. Oh my goodness. For what, dude? These people wonder why they are being labeled as terrorist organizations. They wonder why. Like, stop acting this way. You do not model anything, anti-fascist. If anything, you're the closest to fascist that we have in the country at this moment.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm
Why?
gonna smash that fucking camera.
Stop it. Stop. Sir, stop it.
Stop sticking your camera in your fucking face.
There it is, by the way. That is a DHS sniper.
I have the right to be here.
Okay, did I say
I have the right to be here.
Yeah, he's
I have the right to
flashing.
film. You have DHS watching you right there, lasered on you. You have a sniper lasered on you
Dude.
right now.
He's in so much danger and he doesn't even know it. Like, it's crazy.
give a fuck?
Stop it.
Stop
You-
sticking your camera in people's face.
I didn't do anything wrong.
He walks up and he says, "You have a sniper on you. Be careful."
A sniper on you right now.
Yeah.
You have a sniper on you right now.
Oh my God, it's glorious. The episode of FAFO is fantastic today. This is hilarious. This right here is ridiculous. He's trying to pretend that he's, anti-fascist, anti-control, while he's telling a reporter that he can't be there. He can't record. He can't use his freedom of speech to basically report on what's going on. And a sniper literally just comes down from the heavens just to point right at his temple and say, "Yeah, bud, we've had enough. We've absolutely had enough." ICE, DHS, they are totally done. They are so done. But this is a comment that I read. It was absolutely fantastic. "Oh, it warms my heart to see Antifa practicing their anti-fascist behavior by chasing off a man conducting a constitutionally protected activity with threats of violence while completely covering his face. Such non-fascist behavior indeed." I know, right? It's ridiculous. But Antifa is gearing up for one of the most massive protests we have seen.
And meanwhile, in Portland, Antifa is gearing up for a massive protest tonight at the ICE facility there. A flyer is circulating online urging people to rally against President Trump's order that deploys troops to the city to protect ICE facilities against violent rioters.
No. You know why they're deploying troops to Portland? I can show you why they're deploying troops to Portland. It's literally because of this. Because Antifa and their brute numbers are forcing, they sent the police. Portland sent the police to try to solve the issue so that President Trump didn't need to send in the forces. And it just turns out that the police couldn't handle it. The police got backed up. The ICE got backed up. Everybody got backed up by the brute force numbers of Antifa in Portland, Oregon. So yes, they need to send the National Guard because, oh my goodness, can you not have this amount of disarray. This is ridiculous. They're not peaceful protesters. They are completely violent. They're strategic. They have lawyers in place that wear green helmets to try to get them out of any trouble that they get into. Someone has armed them with masks, riot shields, helmets. They're dressed in all black. They will not show their faces. It's utterly ridiculous.
Coleman is live with the latest. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Tommy. Yes, more protests are expected tonight in Portland after the president announced he plans to send federal troops there. Yesterday on Truth Social, the president wrote, at the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. We have the full screen there that President Trump put out. There you go. So he said, at the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I'm directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities.
War-ravaged Portland. It's war-ravaged. I can't do a Trump voice, boys. It just doesn't work. It just, let me try. In any of our ICE I can't, dude. It's literally under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I am also authorizing full force if necessary. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Like, I can't do it. It's impossible.
He's under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I am also authorizing full force if necessary. Now, this announcement got swift pushback from some of Oregon's Democratic leaders.
Yeah. They literally said we can handle it on our own, and they sent in the police, and the police got wrecked. They absolutely got wrecked.
The president will not find lawlessness or violence here. If President Trump came to Portland today, what he would find is people riding their bikes, playing sports.
Yeah, you live in a really good neighborhood, bud.
The sunshine.
It's pretty outrageous to see what the president is saying about Portland. It is all based on lies. This is not a war-ravaged city. It's pretty outrageous that this gross abuse of power, calling in the military.
Brother, ICE has to be able to do their jobs. They are impeding federal employees from protecting the country by deporting illegal immigrants. How lost can you be to actually think that a country shouldn't deport illegal immigrants? I don't care. They're not deporting people that are citizens. They are deporting illegal immigrants. And the issue is they are backing up the immigration system by 10 years. They have not even deported anywhere near the amount that Biden did. Biden put people in cages on the border. You don't hear them say a word about that because they know that that's exactly what they would do. They're just doing this because of TDS. They're focused around this to draw division because of their social policy, their social agenda politics.
Officials within the Trump administration clearly feel differently. Portland is one of a number of cities nationwide where there's been...
Doesn't that just look so peaceful, boys? Doesn't it look... It looks like a war.
Ongoing protests against the president's crackdown on illegal immigration, and some of those demonstrations have turned very violent.
Imagine having violent protests like this over deporting illegal immigrants. Can you even believe it in the big 2025 that they're doing this over something that Obama did more than anybody else, somebody that their hero did more than anybody else? It's ridiculous. The issue is they don't even realize it, but they've aligned themselves with the cartels. I don't know if you know much about the cartel, but it's not something you should be aligning yourself with at all. As a matter of fact, if you find yourself siding with them on any issue, you're probably in the wrong.
Clashes between anti-ICE rioters and federal agents. There's been a dramatic rise in assaults against ICE agents nationwide compared to the same time last year. Democratic lawmakers from Oregon think adding more troops to the mix is going to make the situation worse.
No, it fixed the other area.
Trump is sending troops to Portland with the goal of, quote, doing a number on the city. And we know what this means. He wants to stoke fear and chaos and trigger violent interactions and riots.
He wants to get rid of crime. Whenever they sent the troops over in, what was it, D.C., there was no riots. They literally put them down overnight. There was no crime. They realized that as soon as you apply law and order, you get law and order. That's what happens. With enough law and order, guess what? You're going to have law and order. And a country cannot be lawless. It cannot continue to have no laws and no consequences for breaking those laws. Antifa has violently assaulted so many people by now. Reporters just being there, normal people walking by, counter protesters. They've assaulted them with no charges, nothing to actually apply justice to the situation, to those that were attacked. And it's ridiculous. Somebody needs to put a stop to it. Somebody does. And it just happens to be Trump. Whether you like it or not, a country needs laws and absolutely needs consequences and justice.
To justify expanded authoritarian control. Let's not take the bait. Portland is peaceful and strong, and we will take care of each other.
Yeah. They took care of it all right.
We'll see how things
destroyed.
play out tonight. Again, more protests are planned for outside the ICE facility in Portland this evening. Tommy?
Christina Coleman, thank you so much. I'm going to open it out to the table now to have a little discussion about, let's talk about Portland first, Joey, because we just came off of that. And I was just stunned by those leaders in Portland. We saw it yesterday, too. Everything's fine here. We don't need help. You're going to come and you're going to cause the problem. It's the same thing that Mayor Karen Bass and Governor Gavin Newsom said in California after people were rioting for days, lighting things on fire, causing destruction to businesses.
And Governor Newsom's solution to the problem was to demask ICE agents so that they could be in danger of the cartel attacking their families. That's his answer. He said, well, judges don't wear masks. Judges are not dealing with the cartel every day. Judges are not dealing with MS-13. Judges are not dealing with literal terrorist organizations, people. There's a reason why they are masked. And there's also a reason why Antifa is masked. And they're masked to avoid consequences. That's who you should be demasking. They're the ones that are causing problems. They're the ones that want lawlessness. They're the ones that want anarchy. And it's disgusting. We are not a country of anarchy. We are a country of laws. There should be peace in the city for normal citizens. Normal citizens should not have to deal with this. We need to get this done now.
But yet again, you have the leaders that say, we don't want help. Don't come here. You will cause the problem. And I'm just wondering, to continue our discussion from yesterday, at what point do the citizens of Portland say, no, we're kind of sick of being antagonized by Antifa and all of this ruckus, and we would like some law and order?
I think what they're trying to do is they're kind of glossing over the issue. So Trump is sending support there to help with the ICE operations in the ICE facilities there, which are currently under some sort of siege protest.
They can't leave. They're literally having so much trouble just getting vehicles out of the area. Antifa is a funded organization, whether they're, organized across the globe or not. The organization in Portland is funded. It has funding, and they are literally disrupting federal operations, not through the court of law, but by violent, organized protest, inorganic protest, I'll add. They're paid to be there. And it's absolutely disgusting that people actually think that that is somehow just a movement. That's their excuse. It's just a movement. Every single extremist group that ended up becoming, the word, an extremist organization against the country or against the government started out as a movement. They all did. And guess what? Antifa is approaching real serious, extremism by the day.
Report, I didn't hear if Christina got to it, that potentially some of these protesters are found with guns on their person.
Yeah, they were.
And so Trump is specifically sending support for these ICE operations. I think what they're doing is they're kind of ignoring the ICE part and saying, oh, but our city's not in, we don't have CHOP or whatever it was, Chaz again. And so maybe their crime statistics are down a tick, but that's not why they're going there. Unfortunately, they're not even getting to go there to help make the city safe. Yeah. They're going there to protect federal agents enacting federal law who are essentially under attack, and apparently the local law enforcement is not allowed to help them.
Oh, they tried. Portland ended up sending the police in to try to help, to basically try to calm down the protest. They got absolutely backed up. They got destroyed. They could do literally nothing against them. And this was after the mayor of Portland literally just said, he flat out said, he was like, oh, we can handle it ourselves. Yeah, bud. Sure.
It's still an incredible deterrent, because when you know that these facilities are going to be fortified, they're going to have extra help, I would think that would send a loud and clear message to Antifa and the rest of these folks out there that want to cause anarchy and chaos. Yeah. Hey, you come and you try to do this, it's not going to be so easy.
Is that a guillotine? That's a guillotine. What the hell? Do they put out a freaking guillotine? I know they've been executing effigies in front of the ICE facility and stuff like that, but it's absolutely ridiculous. The fact of the matter is, you need laws, and the answer to lawlessness and anarchy is not to give up. Okay, it's not to be like, okay, well, you got us. We're just gonna not enact laws. We're not gonna deport illegal immigrants. We're not going to capture any criminals. We're just going to not do anything. Okay, that's not the answer. The answer is to enforce the law. Nobody supports Antifa. Antifa is supported by the smallest minority of people that actually are crazy enough to want anarchy or to be a part of this weird race theory group where you're underneath other people due to your race because you weren't oppressed enough in your lineage's history. Like, it's disgusting. Nobody supports that. Okay, the normal average citizen wants laws. That's what they pay the federal government for. They want a safe city. They want to be able to walk to the grocery store without having to worry about getting robbed. They want to be able to drive down the street without having to worry about getting their truck attacked by Antifa because they've got an American flag posted on the bumper. Okay, this is a big issue. We need laws in the country for a reason.
Is the last time you tried to come and do this?
Well, you would think so. You would hope so. But, that remains to be seen because, we're seeing these pictures day after day. And let me just say, these are not protests.
They're not.
These are not people carrying signs and chanting and making their voices heard. This is what they're doing. I'm going to read from the federal charging document. In one of the most serious ones, federal officers allege a protester used the pointed end of a protest sign wooden handle to attack the head of a U.S. Border Patrol officer who was trying to make an arrest. The incident cut the officer's ear. Another one, another protester threw a foot-long knife at an approaching officer during a June protest. So this is not protesting. These are attacks on federal officers.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's call it what it is.
This is a riot. This is not protest. These are not protests. These are organized, funded riots, okay? This is ridiculous. You can call this a movement all you want, but you're literally just rioting. We're not going to let BLM happen again, people. We're not going to let you come in and burn our cities again. It's never happening again. We have laws now. We have troops now. They'll actually deploy the border patrol to actually come in and do their jobs to protect us from people like you, from you ravaging our cities due to your social agenda, which is utterly ridiculous and based in nonsense.
To be extra protection for those officers. We spoke to Tom Homan yesterday, Jason, and he said President Trump has made it so clear to me and to my agents that they will be protected, that we're not going to leave you out there in the cold and the dust. We're going to make sure you have the protection that you need and you deserve. And I think that, and I would hope, that the folks in Portland who are not a member of Antifa or any of this, regardless of their views on immigration, I would hope that they would want these agents who are oftentimes members of their own community to be safe and protected.
Dude, they not only are they members, they're productive members. Antifa don't have jobs. ICE agents have families that they are trying to take care of. They are productive members of society. They just don't want illegal immigrants in the country. Whether you agree with them on that or not, the issue is federal law says that an illegal immigrant cannot remain in the country. So they're just doing their job to get them out. You really want to support Antifa, the people that literally don't have any jobs, that are abusing the system so that they don't have to work and you do? It's ridiculous. These people have no life. They are literally funded and paid to be there. It's disgusting.
President Trump is doing exactly the right thing. He's protecting law-abiding citizens and federal assets.
Thank you.
And these Democratic leaders who try to put this out there, oh, it's safe and we're all protected. Great. Then buy these guys some pizza and just say, hey, you're wasting your time here. But that's probably not what's going to happen tonight. They have foreshadowed that there's going to be violence and attacks, and nobody should have to put up with that. This is the United States of America.
Absolutely.
We're going to protect Americans, and we're going to protect our law enforcement.
Yeah, we allow protests. We don't allow riots, okay? There's a difference between protests and riots. What the UK just did with the Unite the Kingdom March, that is a protest. They had a peaceful protest with 3 million million people. Antifa can't even show up with 50 and actually be peaceful for a split second. They are a full-blown violent group, okay? It's ridiculous. Rather than standing for patriotism and for the country and for the freedom of the people, they stand for anarchy. They burn the flag. They burn effigies of people that they don't agree with. They burn effigies of Charlie Kirk. They mocked Charlie Kirk whenever he got shot in the neck. These are the sickest people that you can imagine. They are fully brainwashed, fully radicalized, and it's disgusting. To call them patriots is a literal act of treason. They are rioters at best, and at worst, they are funded extremist organizations meant to undermine the federal government of the United States of America.
That's the right message. That's exactly what we need to do. And that's why President Trump is the most popular president we've ever had.
Yep.
Antifa is so used
like
to
him or not, but the issue is nobody else can agree that we should have closed borders and deport illegal immigrants. It's ridiculous that in big 2025 you even have to say that when Democrats used to deport more illegals than anybody else.
With everything in these deep blue cities, but not anymore. Not on President Trump's watch.
Hey, Sean Hannity.
Not now to do the social agenda politics where they have to align themselves with Antifa, because if they're not aligning themselves with Antifa, then they're basically aligning themselves with Donald Trump. That's why I hate social agenda politics. That's why I think that they should ban social agenda politics in some way, shape, or form, so that we can actually get back to voting on people for their policies and not due to their social aligning, okay? It's ridiculous. But the feds are not effing around anymore. This is Portland, Oregon, where a guy is literally getting carried out like a hog. Antifa member, literally Antifa militant, in the custody by his hands and feet like a hog, boy. Utterly ridiculous. Thank God the federal troops are actually doing their job. Thank God ICE is actually doing their job, because Antifa in Portland have literally been overwhelming the ICE facility, attacking the police officers there. The Portland, Oregon police literally got pushed back. They couldn't handle it. It's disgusting. Literally, the number one thing that shut Antifa down was this black man showing up with a Make America Great Again and a Patriots jacket, and he showed up and he shut it down, because their number one enemy is this, because of their beliefs in race theory. I don't know if you know how Antifa goes, but if you're a white male, you're at the bottom because you're not an oppressed minority. But thank God this man was based enough to actually show up and defend the people like Nick Shirley right there, who were getting attacked by Antifa. Absolutely a brave patriot. Thank God for him. Thank God for his support. I pray for the man. Blessings upon the man. Anyways, boys, make sure you like the video so that YouTube counts your view as a view, and subscribe. I'll keep you updated on all of this. Also, I'm going to start doing streams on Friday. I'm going to be doing like a talk show about the news that happened that week, and maybe we can play a few games. So if you want to catch that, it's probably going to be at Friday at 8 p.m. Every Friday at 8 p.m. on my Twitch. You can click the link down below. Don't forget to check out my Rumble. Also, I've got 40% off discount for groundnews.com. Okay, you want to click that down there and get 40% off. You get multiple news sources and see what bias they're leaning towards. You can check that out. Also, we've got advanced GG cups down there, boys. Go ahead and click that. I got you 10% off any advanced GG cups. All right, boys. I love all of you. That's going to be it for me. GG's. Peace.